Imagine a car so fast, so refined, so utterly dominant on the road that it doesn't just break the sound barrier speed. It redefines what a hypercar can be. A machine that hits 304 miles per hour and still glides over tarp like it's floating on silk. A car that blends otherworldly performance with handcrafted luxury so precise, every stitch, every curve, every whisper wind has been engineered to perfection. This isn't fantasy. This is the Bugatti Chiron Supersport, the king of speed in 2025. At 304 miles per hour, this is the fastest production car on the planet. Not a prototype, not a one-off, a fully road-legal, hand-built masterpiece you can actually order, drive, and own. And in 2025, with electric vehicles dominating headlines, Bugatti didn't go silent. They went louder, faster, bolder. They took the Chiron, the already legendary successor to the Veyron, and stretched it, refined it, and unleashed it like a missile with a soul. This is not just speed for speed's sake. This is engineering elevated to art. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate what you're looking at. Because a Chiron Supersport isn't just fast, it's breathtakingly beautiful. From the front, the Chiron Supersport commands attention. The iconic Bugatti horseshoe grille is wider and more sculpted than ever, flanked by sleek, full LED headlights that seem to glow with quiet confidence. These aren't just lights. They're precision instruments, adaptive and intelligent, shaping their beam to the road ahead. The hood is longer than the standard Chiron, stretched by nearly 10 inches to improve airflow and stability at top speeds. Every line flows rearward like a wave, guiding air over the body with purpose and grace. Look at that silhouette. The roof line sweeps back in a continuous arc, ending in a long tail that's not just for show. It's a functional masterpiece of aerodynamics. At high speeds, this elongated rear reduces drag and prevents lift, keeping the car planted even when it's doing over 250 miles per hour. The side air intakes are massive, feeding the twin-turbocharged W16 engine behind the cabin. And check out the wheels. 20-inch forged aluminum up front, 21-inch at the rear, wrapped in specially developed Michelin Pilot Sport 5 tires built to handle extreme loads and temperatures. Now, turn your eyes to the back. This is where the Supersport truly earns its name. The rear end is dominated by a wide, active spoiler that deploys at speed to balance downforce and drag. Below it, a full-width LED light strip glows with a signature Bugatti pulse, while quad exhaust tips sit perfectly centered, ready to unleash the roar of the W16. Sculpted vents and diffusers manage airflow with surgical precision, extracting every ounce of efficiency. The entire body is crafted from carbon fiber, hand-finished and polished to a mirror-like shine. And with only 60 units ever built, each one customized to the owner's taste, this isn't just a car, it's a personal statement of ultimate performance and exclusivity. Step inside, and the experience shifts from raw power to refined opulence. The Chiron Supersport isn't just built for speed, it's built for comfort, luxury, and driver engagement at the highest level. The cabin wraps around you like a tailored suit, every surface touched by human hands in Molsheim, France. Soft leather, hand-stitching contrasting tones, covers the dashboard, doors, and seats. Open-pore carbon fiber accents add a race-bred edge without sacrificing elegance. The center console flows like a piece of modern sculpture, housing minimal controls and maximum presence. The seats are masterpieces of ergonomics and luxury, fully adjustable, heated, ventilated, and wrapped in the finest semi-aniline leather. They offer exceptional support, even during high-speed cornering, yet remain plush enough for a cross-country drive. Legroom? Surprisingly generous for a hypercar, thanks to the long wheelbase and thoughtful packaging. Headroom is adequate for drivers up to 6 feet 4 inches, especially with the optional lightweight roof panel. And while there are no rear seats, this is a strict two-seater. The glove compartment and small storage cubby behind the center console offer just enough space for daily essentials. Dominating the dashboard is a curved, high-resolution infotainment screen, seamlessly integrated into the dash. It runs Bugatti's custom UI, responsive and intuitive, with crisp graphics and haptic feedback. Below it, a second touchscreen controls climate, seat settings, and driving modes. The digital instrument cluster is pure theater, a slender, curved OLED display that transforms based on driving mode. In normal, it's clean and minimal. In top speed, it narrows the focus only on speed, gear, and engine output, eliminating distractions. Build quality? Impeccable. Every switch, every dial, every surface feels like it was machined from a solid block of premium material. The rotary dial for drive modes is weighty and precise. The air vents rotate open with a satisfying click. Even the door handles retract with a smooth, silent motion. This isn't just a car you drive. It's a machine you experience, sensor by sensor, touch by touch. Now let's talk tech, because the Chiron Supersport isn't just about brute force. It's packed with intelligent systems that make it safer, smarter, and more connected than ever. Adaptive cruise control allows for relaxed highway cruising, automatically adjusting speed to traffic. Lane keeping assist gently corrects your path if you start to drift, though most owners will likely disable the moment they hit a twisty road. Blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and a 360-degree camera system make low-speed maneuvers surprisingly manageable for such a wide, long vehicle. Connectivity is seamless. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are fully integrated wirelessly, so you can access your apps, messages, and music without plugging in. Voice control is available through the infotainment system, letting you adjust navigation, climate, or audio with natural commands. The Bang & Olufsen 16-speaker sound system delivers concert hall audio quality with active noise cancellation, ensuring the cabin remains serene when you want it to be. But here's the real magic. The Chiron Supersport connects to a dedicated Bugatti app. From your smartphone, you can check vehicle status, view service schedules, and even see real-time telemetry from your last drive. Want to know your top speed, G-forces, or lap times? It's all there. The car also features adaptive LED matrix headlights that automatically switch between high and low beam, adjust for curves, and avoid dazzling oncoming drivers. Interior ambient lighting can be customized across 68 colors, sync to your mood or drive mode. And with a premium ionizer air filtration system, the cabin air is cleaner than a hospital operating room. All of this tech serves one purpose: to make the impossible feel effortless. To let you harness 1,600 horsepower without feeling overwhelmed. To turn a 2.4-ton machine into something you can drive to dinner, then unleash on a racetrack. And now, let's talk about that engine. The heart of the Chiron Supersport, the only W16 engine in the world. An 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged masterpiece that produces 1,600 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. That's not a typo. 16 cylinders, 4 turbochargers, 0 compromises. It's hand-assembled by a single technician who signs the engine block, a tradition that speaks to the pride and precision behind every unit. 0 to 60, just 2.3 seconds. 0 to 124 miles per hour, 5.5 seconds. 0 to 186, 12.1 seconds. And if you have the space, the courage, and the perfect conditions, it will sprint to 304 miles per hour, the result of 30,000 development hours, countless wind tunnel tests, and a transmission recalibrated for top-end performance. The 7-speed dual-clutch automatic shifts faster than a human nerve impulse, delivering power with brutal efficiency. And the sound? A deep, guttural symphony of turbo whine, mechanical precision, and raw combustion energy. It's not loud for the sake of being loud. It's loud because physics demands it. On the road, the driving experience is nothing short of transformative. In normal mode, the Chiron Supersport feels almost docile. The suspension is supple, the steering light, the engine quiet. It's surprisingly easy to drive in city traffic, with excellent visibility for its size and smooth low-speed throttle response. But switch to handling mode and the car tenses up, dampers firm, steering sharpens, throttle response becomes razor-edged. The all-wheel drive system sends power to all 4 wheels with millisecond precision, ensuring maximum grip in any condition. Hit a mountain pass, and the Chiron reveals its true genius. The active rear differential and torque vectoring system work in harmony to rotate the car through corners, making it feel smaller and more agile than its dimensions suggest. The carbon ceramic brakes, among the largest in the automotive world, haul the car down from triple-digit speeds with unshakable confidence. And the aerodynamics? At 150 miles per hour, the rear spoiler adjusts automatically to balance downforce and drag, keeping the rear end stable without sacrificing top speed. This isn't just fast in a straight line. It's balanced, composed, and shockingly driver-focused. Bugatti didn't build this car to just set records. They built it to be driven, enjoyed, and mastered. Now let's talk fuel. Because yes, in 2025, the Chiron Supersport remains a pure internal combustion machine. No hybrids, no electric assist. It runs on 98 RON premium gasoline with a 26.4-gallon fuel tank. In city driving, expect around 9 miles per gallon. On the highway, cruising at 70 miles per hour, it can manage up to 18 miles per gallon. But push it hard, especially near top speed, and consumption can drop to as low as 2 miles per gallon. That means a theoretical range of about 350 to 400 miles under mixed conditions, less if you're chasing velocity. Emissions? Naturally, it's not a green machine. It produces around 740 grams of CO2 per kilometer, significantly higher than even high-performance hybrids. But let's be honest, no one buys a Chiron Supersport to save the planet. They buy it to celebrate engineering, to own a piece of automotive history, to feel what 1,600 horsepower truly means. In an era of electrification, the Chiron Supersport stands as a final, glorious monument to the internal combustion engine, crafted, tuned, and perfected to its absolute peak. So, what are the pros? First, the performance is unmatched. No other production car combines this level of top speed, acceleration, and stability. Second, the craftsmanship is peerless. Every detail, from a hand-stitched leather to the polished carbon fiber, reflects decades of French luxury and German engineering. Third, the exclusivity. Only 60 units were built, each priced at $3.9 million before options. That kind of rarity makes it not just a car, but an appreciating asset. But it's not without drawbacks. The first con? Price. Even for the ultra-wealthy, for $1 million is a serious commitment. And that's before customization. Interior trims, paint finishes, bespoke details that can push the final cost well over $5 million. Second, practicality. There's no rear seat, minimal storage, and while it's street legal, it's not designed for daily use. Maintenance is also incredibly expensive, with brake changes costing over $100,000 and engine services running into tens of thousands. Compared to its rivals, and the picture becomes clear. The Koenigsegg Jesko claims higher top speed on paper, but hasn't proven it in real-world conditions. The SSC Tuatara, also chasing 300-plus mph, but lacks the refinement, luxury, and brand legacy of Bugatti. The Mercedes-AMG 1, a hybrid F1 car for the road. Yes, but it's cramped, fragile, and focused on track use. The Chiron Supersport? It does it all. Record-breaking speed, grand touring comfort, and everyday drivability within reason. It doesn't just compete, it stands alone. So, who is this car for? Not for the modest enthusiast, not for the practical buyer. The Bugatti Chiron Supersport is for the visionary, the collector who values engineering excellence, the driver who craves the ultimate expression of speed, the individual who wants to own a piece of automotive immortality. It's for those who see cars not just as transportation, but as art, as legacy, as achievement. Who should skip it? Anyone needing space, fuel efficiency, or affordability. Anyone who prioritizes sustainability over spectacle. And honestly, anyone who doesn't have access to long, open roads or private tracks where this machine can truly breathe. So, final verdict? The Bugatti Chiron Supersport isn't just the king of speed in 2025. It's a masterpiece, a perfect fusion of power, luxury, and precision. It's the culmination of everything Bugatti has learned over 2 decades of pushing boundaries. It's not the most practical car. It's not the cheapest. But as a symbol of human ingenuity and automotive ambition, it's untouchable. If you have the means, the passion, and the desire to own the fastest, most refined hypercar on the planet, this is it. If you made it this far, you clearly love cars as much as we do. So hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below what car you want reviewed next.